Welcome to another episode of the Big Brothers of Destruction podcast. It's the Masaku.
It's your boy, Swag Switcher in the building.
Man, we got to talk about fucking 2 pay-per-views. We're going to be doing these in lightning round because we got a lot to talk about. AEW have how many matches?
They had a lot. I didn't even count. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even count.
So we had All Out and we had WrestlePalooza all in one night. Counter programming, as Swag likes to say.
It's not what I like to say. It is what it is. That's just what it is. Listen, Palooza did not exist. And then after we counter programmed 2 previous pay-per-views, using NXT, of course, now WWE's like, you know what? We're going to put our big boy pants on. We're going to use our main roster stars against your WrestlePalooza, against your All Out. And how are we going to do it? We're going to load it up with a bunch of people with the biggest names in wrestling universe, like Brock Lesnar, John Cena, AJ Lee, CM Punk. All of these big ass names. And I'm going to be honest with you. So this is a spoiler. It wasn't better.
So you're telling me AEW was actually a better pay-per-view?
Now,
oh shit.
I will push to say, by presentation, this AEW pay-per-view was probably the best AEW pay-per-view all year.
Okay.
If, number one, they did not overbook their matches. They did not oversaturate it with blood and guts.
There was some, but like barely.
But compared to, you remember that pay-per-view when Hangman and Kyle Fletcher?
You mean you talking about Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher?
There you go. Because that match happened tonight. Will Ospreay and Kyle in that cage.
Yeah.
And like just a bunch of flippy, overproduced craziness. Yeah. Ignoring the fact that we dropped each other on the head 17 times.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere. And that was followed by like another match that just had blood everywhere. And the match before that was a match that had like blood everywhere, but it was a females match instead.
I think we get where you're coming from.
You feel me? And how overproduced, false finishes, no selling, all of that stuff. Earlier this year, that whole rigmarole. Looking at this pay-per-view, solid matches. Not extremely overproduced. A relatively decent amount of blood and gore, but not enough to make you be like, okay, deathmatch foolishness in AEW, give it to me, I guess. Like, it wasn't
oversaturated. It wasn't
it was respectable.
Yeah. There
Very
was like
respectable.
maybe two hardcore matches. Well, I mean, if you don't know if you consider a ladder match a hardcore match in a sense.
A ladder match is not a hardcore match. It's a spectacle match, I would say.
Okay.
They did have 2 deathmatch-esque matches, that being the Coffin match, and then the TNT match.
No, you're talking about the I just realized that.
Yeah.
Tables and tax.
Compared to WrestlePalooza, where
we got more sports entertainment.
Barely, bro.
I'm just saying compared.
Nah, so before we decided to get up on here, right? I put it into his mind that when we look back at these matches, we gotta judge it in 2 ways. We can judge it by the match itself, but then we also need to take in comparison and take into account the build up to the match as well. Because those are 2 very important things. At least that's what I believe. I think those are 2 very important things in professional wrestling. the build up to the match and then the execution of the match.
Yeah.
If the build up to the match was garbage, the match can only be allowed to be so good.
It can't be a 5-star. It's only could be like a 3.
It can't truly be a 5-star when you don't have the reason to build up to it. You know what I'm saying? And when we get to the WrestlePalooza, you'll see the reasons why I wanted us to judge this by this way.
Well, I mean, hey, we're going with WrestlePalooza first, so why not?
Are we? I thought we was gonna go.
Not WrestlePalooza. Yeah, all out. Excuse me.
Yeah,
all out.
Yeah, we'll go all out first. So going into it.
Okay.
All right.
Lightning round, by the way. Lightning round.
Well, I mean, we got time. We got time.
I mean, just saying, like, in general, yeah, like
Yes,
we don't need to be going in full depth.
No, and I will do my best to not go on a rant about any of the things that have happened tonight,
You don't
even
pull
though
Johnny,
isn't
it the one guy you watch?
Oh no, you talking about JD from New York? No, I'm not.
There you go.
Listen, I'm not. I'm not going to pull at him. However, I think the funniest thing that he does do sometimes is like when he's talking about as not just him, but the wrestling community calls the sickos, right?
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, funny enough, AEW has actually adopted that term. Like they just refer to their fan base as the sickos sometimes, which is kind of funny because they're just like, you know what, we're not going to fight it, we're just going to embrace it. But like he would do this thing where it's like if someone says something, you're like, but JD, but like he does that
He's
voice.
basically mocking them.
Yeah, he's like, but JD, it was a great match and everything. JD, it's every time he does that shit, it cracks me the hell up. But anyway, going into it, all out, FTR. Edge and Christian.
You mean CNC?
Jesus Christ, you're right. I'm slipping. Cope and Christian.
There you go. No, Cage.
Man, I am not on my game tonight. Cage and Cope. Wow. You know what? Let me reset. How did you feel about the match? Let me reset real quick.
So there are parts of this match I didn't get the chance to see because I was coming from the store. But what I did get the chance to see was the homage that Cope gave Cena. And that was the 5-knuckle shuffle AA. And I love how AEW posted it later and said, Adam, we see what you did there.
Listen, I thought that I popped pretty good for that one.
I mean, seeing the clip, I popped pretty much too, because like his AA looked more like a DVD.
Fair enough.
Which, when you think about it, it's literally a DVD, but also a hip toss, which is also
you could almost call it like a Death Valley slam.
Literally.
Because he's slamming them down as opposed to just straight dropping them.
Which, the way Bronson Reed be doing it right now, the Jagged Edge?
Listen, fam. People like Bronson Reed are the only ones who should be doing Death Valley drivers, bro. And I'm actually very happy that he's bringing the Death Valley driver back. Because
so mean.
Listen, I used to look at the Death Valley driver as like a finishing move. Like back on the game, they used to have some nasty Death Valley drivers, bro.
Yes, they did.
Like their Death Valley drivers used to be crazy. But like, yeah, no. I will have to, as I look back over how this whole thing went, I think I still have to stick with it. I honestly think that this match was probably
the best match of
the night.
Interesting. Even after all the Okada and Takeshita, and
which when we get to it, I will say, what was his name? Goddamn, Dorada.
Dorada, yeah, that motherfucker.
Dorada was MVP of the night. I will definitely say he was the MVP
Out of both shows.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
This you guys get breaking. Like Swag don't say good shit about AEW, so like appreciate this shit.
And what made this, and this is why I wanted to bring everything into it.
Yep. The build and shit.
The build to this match, though muddy, still was solid.
I don't think it was. I feel like we got a good meme out of it. It's like I get no host. And this is that from Homeboy. We get that, and then we get the before the match promo where FTR was telling Colt why they're mad at him, and then I really enjoyed that, giving each other a chance to just say our piece real quick before we punch each other in the face. But I love how Cage did it, where he was like, man, if I hit you, it's 100,000. If I hit you, it's 500,000. Well, good thing I don't give a fuck because I'm rich. And boom, I'm like, nah. That is the most baller shit ever.
That was pretty great. That was pretty solid.
I don't give a fuck, but way Cage be dressing, bro, he gives you that like, nigga, I got money dress. Like,
listen, like Ed said, he's my asshole. So Cope.
Facts. But overall, I mean, apparently we have Beth Copeland.
Yes, Beth Copeland making her debut in AEW.
Which I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna get close to the camera. I don't like this because Beth, you had this thing going on with WWE, and you're pretty much a legend in this standpoint. I don't know if you fucked up your chances of going back right now, but I hope you didn't, because you kind of got a good standing with these people, and for you to do what you did, I feel like you might have fucked up. I don't know. Maybe is it just me? I think that it might have been not a good look.
I would not say that she fucked up.
So I don't think she can go back now.
I don't think that she can't go back. I will say that personally, I see this as a direct reflection of like, oh, well, if CM Punk can bring his wife.
I get it, but it's just like, I remember when JoJo came back and she did the whole, singing for Swerve and stuff, and they had the fireflies and shit. And I was like, I can respect that because they're technically paying homage to Bray. And that's just something Bray has touched a lot of people. So that's cool. But like for Beth to be here, and I'm like, bro, would you kind of like a WWE lifer almost, man. Like, what's going on? So
I don't think she's gone.
I mean, she's not. I don't know if Hunter's gonna be like.
I very well could see her literally coming back in the Royal Rumble if.
But that's if she's not under contract. She's not. We got to find out if she's all elite.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't she be? Her husband's there.
We'll see if they put the all elite up. If they do, then we know she's cooked.
That's it. I'm sorry.
You keep fucking up these names today.
Copeland, right? Beth
Copeland. Beth Copeland.
I really hope she'd come with her own name, like Beth Firebird.
Bruh, I swear to God. I would instantly call you if I see it before you do, and I'm gonna fucking cuss you out, bro. Because y'all already 4 for 4.
Firebird is y'all
already 4 for 4 with all the bullshit from earlier, everything y'all were trying to predict. So I'm just like, bro, y'all better chill the fuck out.
Beth Firebird, ladies.
Chill the fuck out.
And actually thinking about how everything ended, because Christian and Cope got the W.
Yeah.
And then the jump session began. Mama Wayne shows up with her baby boy in a wheelchair because he's got a broken foot.
Mama Wayne can get it.
Always. Mm-hmm. And always. Mama Wayne can get it.
Yep.
But then off with the distraction. God dang. They get beat up. Cope gets chained to the god dang ring ropes and stuff like that. And they put their hands on her. Spiked power driver.
Are we talking about like Rhino level spike power driver?
It was all
I'm
right.
about to say if you remember the ECW spike power drivers, he used to do the Francine.
Oh, like pop her all. No, she didn't do all the popping or anything, but she definitely got. And as well as things like that, because like they were about to leave, and then they were all like, "Nah." And of course, I like how Mrs. Cope, she just kind of sort of did the thing where she looked behind, saw what was about to happen. She kissed her husband and started throwing them bows. My God, throwing them hands.
Literally an AJ Lee spot.
She's straight, which is funny because this happened before that match, much before that match. You can almost say that it was that they took it from, but nonetheless, left her lying. Now everything is extremely personal, and the story is continuing.
So overall, what would you? I'm not. I'm assuming are we still doing the Sonic ranking here? Or
we can still Sonic rank it.
Okay, so from story to match, Sonic ranking, what would you give it?
Even though it was a bit muddy, I have to give it an A. Everything has been solid.
I will agree
with this with the Cope and Christian versus FTR, CNC FTR run, and now what's happening is Christian's problem and Cope's problem are coming together,
which is forcing them to be
now they're even more so going to have to work together. They have to deal with everything, and this story is getting it. Shout out to our Paul Bearer story.
Anyway, I will agree on the A. I will agree on the A, mainly because just the Cena spot alone. That shit was clouded, bro. I'm sorry. Like that technically made it a B instantly.
Sam, there was a Cena chant in the AEW arena.
That's what I'm saying. Like that was crazy. That automatically gives it a B. Automatically.
And this was just the first match.
Automatically gets a B.
So both with the A's on that one.
Both with A's. Then we have King of the Bums. Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. It's a big piece of shit.
That's so we go from having that banger Class A match to this.
It's a big piece of shit.
Bam.
Shout outs to Big Bill though. You good. You good with me. You good with me.
I don't know where to begin with the garbage of this whole situation.
It was garbage. That's
I think, number one. Now, let me also preface this. I don't care nothing about no Eddie Kingston.
Yeah, you don't like Eddie Kingston.
I don't like Eddie Kingston. All right. Like, I've even tried to look at his old stuff, like when he used to be with LAX and TNA and all that stuff.
That was actually good though. Like, besides the thing where they had the kid get run over by a car, like that shit, I'm like, yo, this is wild.
When I look at how he was then to now, it's almost like, honestly, comparatively speaking, it's like when he was like that Eddie Kingston was a character. The Eddie Kingston we're getting right now is truly who he is. And who he truly is boring. He's boring. I don't get the appeal outside of the fact that he just looks like somebody's uncle who shouldn't be wrestling anymore, kind of thing. Like,
I feel that.
And maybe that's just the appeal. You know what? I need to talk to Lord Zay because Lord Zay loves him.
You also can talk to Story too, because
ain't no talking to Story on that one.
I mean, that's just like him glazing Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying? Both of them shits exist.
It's just that, like, the match. Before we even get to the match, the build up to the match, what was that?
There was no build. It was the fact that he just came back. That was it.
Like, Big Bill just randomly out of nowhere, like, Hey, y'all remember that Kingston dude? Hey, fuck that guy. Kingston, if you're out there, fight me, bitch. And that's really all that was. It was just minding our business, and all of a sudden, oh yeah, fuck that Eddie Kingston guy. And tell him I said that. I'll say it to his face. And he probably too scared to come and fight me anyway. So maybe I'll see you at All Out.
So
come if you want to get your ass beat.
build was ass. Match, the finish was his goofy ass backhand, which I feel like at this point he does it because, you know, as a wrestler, I understand you want to be able to do a move that is not going to put too much wear and tear in your body. And attack finishers are really popular now,
Which I hate it.
I mean, there's certain ones that's good. Like the Claymore is good, the buckshot lariat's good, the stomp is good.
Sometimes.
What the
Not
buckshot?
sure.
The buckshot is sometimes good.
Depends on who's hitting it and how they hit it.
We're talking about from Hangman alone, because that's his move.
Hangman sometimes make the buckshot feel like it's something.
So you telling me Logan Paul's is better?
You know, it's weird because I literally saw like a video the other day of someone like showing like the ones that Logan Paul does. And I'm like, I think his are more impactful. Now, a lot of people say the fact that his are bad and that he's going to like break his fucking legs doing it. And I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see the problem.
He's very light on his feet.
Yeah, I don't see, like, I guess people don't like the way he does the flip, apparently.
I mean, I feel like the way Hangman does it, it feels like he's practiced it more.
That part.
But like when it comes to the actual clothesline, I feel like Logan hits it like he's like throwing his body at you.
Exactly. I agree with that bit.
So it's like one gets the flip better, one gets the clothesline better. So it's buckshot lariat. buckshot.
But it's like Eddie Kingston with his Judas effect. Like straight noodle arms, bro.
Oh man.
That straight fucking because the problem with that Judas effect kind of move is the fact that
you turn around,
there's not a real safe way to do it without actually fucking somebody up.
Yeah, like that, like in actual combat sports, that will legitly knock you the fuck out.
And so trying to do, like, I don't know how Jericho manages to make it look slightly better.
I feel like he hits this part of the elbow.
You're correct. That's
it's
really
literally
that.
Sorry, y'all probably couldn't hear me for a second, but it's like right here.
Yeah, whenever he does it, it's like, yeah, he's hitting that underneath the elbow part.
Yeah,
as opposed of hitting the forearm or getting caught with the elbow kind of thing. And but like that was the pee break match as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, I was driving home from the store at that point, so
like it was.
And I will say I locked in too, because Swag told me he was driving to the house, and he said by the time he saw that match, he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna lock in and drive faster."
Literally, I was all like, "Oh, let me pay attention to the road here."
This fucking shit.
So I can get to this thing. But yeah, no. And then, which of course Kingston wins because, you know, this is his first time back in forever. And what kills me is the fact I'm like, which I don't know, I didn't expect anything more, but it's like Kingston comes back and he's still Unk.
And he has Hook now.
Send Hook. Unk body, you know. Fucking noodle armed.
And I'm saying that, and him losing the Big Bill, like him being Big Bill in a realistic situation, no.
But then also him beating Big Bill, who cares?
That too. So ranking, I'm giving it a D.
Oh, ranking over. Listen, to me, that it's an E, straight E, because there was, and that's the big problem. If I cared about him, I would have gave him a much better return. Like number one, I would have had him. I don't know. There would have been just a bit more flair and impact to the match.
I'm giving it a D because of Big Bill.
Why?
I like Big Bill.
Oh,
Pause. You know what I'm saying? I like him as a wrestler. I like how he's developed from Big Cass.
I guess so.
Yeah. So I give it a D for that much. Like his presentation now compared to back then, he's totally more believable. But
I mean, I would. Yeah, sure. I'll personally get. Nah.
for 2 seconds, you legit thought about it and said, "Nah, fuck that shit." E it is. All right, so we gonna have to really start lightning around it because we already 30 minutes in. We got 2 shows to go. So what's the next one?
Yeah, Hook didn't make that shit any better.
Nope. That's why I said Big Bill got the D. Pause.
Her Business, Gates of Agony was okay.
That was a C.
A C?
I give it a C because the build of like Ricochet and his faction, they're pretty cool. But the only thing that really fucks me up with Ricochet is I can never forget when Hangman had him pressed into the wall. Like, I can never get that out of my brain. Like, you could never sell me anything on him being smart, like a heel that you can find threatening, because you gave me this visual. It has tarnished his image to me. He has to be a shit-eating fucking heel. He cannot be a heel that's winning from like pinfalls and stuff like that.
That's why he's got his gates, the Gates of Agony.
He did. That's why they did let him do the spirit gun. Anyway, as a Yu Yu Hakusho fan, fuck you. But but they let him do that move. But I did like how MVP got back in the ring. His knees definitely aren't the way they used to be. Kind of almost look like Ace. Fuck. Takeshita.
What about him?
Remember how his knees was in that fucking lights out match?
Oh,
he was trying to do any move. His knees was just like, nah, bro. My knees ain't bending. My knees ain't doing nothing.
Listen, so number one, I give it a D.
Damn.
Because there are reasons why that they're even doing this, right? As it was shown, Ricochet. And now, let me first say, the reasons why I even know this is because there was a video that was posted on the AEW website of Ricochet showing a time when he was trying to join the Hurt Business and they disrespected him. All right. That was online. On regular TV, it's never been explained. They never talked about why they're really going at each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been like that they did a really poor job of trying to get the story across of why these guys are really going at each other. And then on top of that, they completely throughout this whole build really made Gates of Agony look like pussies.
Yes.
And even into this match, it felt like whenever you how when they'll be like, all right, you guys are going over 30, 30-70 or whatever, right? It felt like Gates of Agony was meant to not get any kind of offense because, as we know, Gates of Agony, at least not counting goddamn Baldy, the two guys, they're big dudes, okay? Technically bigger than Bobby Lashley as far as height goes, but Bobby Lashley's wider. And they're definitely bigger than Shelton Benjamin. Why they got Shelton Benjamin bitching these dudes out?
It's because he's the golden standard, my nigga.
Oh, okay. That's why this match gets a D for me. All right.
It is.
That's why it gets a D for me.
Okay, so we 2-1. We 2-1 right now. All right. So let us know what you guys think in the comments as well. What you guys think about these matches so far too. What would you guys rank them as well? We don't want to leave it just up to us. We would love to hear you guys' opinions too. But what's next up?
Yes, please tell me if you like Big Bill and Eddie Kingston. I need to understand. Eddie Kingston's fame is needing to be studied at this point for me. Goddamn TNT match. Briscoe. MJF.
I don't like that MJ didn't win.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I understand that.
What is it about MJF losing that you're not cool with?
It's because MJF is supposed to be, they've really toned down MJF's like power. Like he used to have like very his maneuvering as a heel normally would get him the W in situations like this. But he lost clean. And normally it's like some shenanigans or something like that that would prevent him from winning in a scenario like this. But the fact that he won clean, it's like, okay, so he's already lost to Hangman. He's lost to Mark Briscoe. What the fuck is MJ doing now? Like, he's taking too many losses for me to respect him as a contender, because he also lost his fucking contract thing too. So it's like, bro,
it's because of the contract, the reason why I'm like, it's fine. And he can take this L. Because he still has the contract.
He stated he doesn't. Somebody say, I could swear I heard somebody say he doesn't have it anymore.
No. He can't cash in his contract. They changed the way the contract works now. So
I know you have the whole week thing, yeah.
Yeah, he has to say, hey, next week, I want to fight you. And I'm going to cash in my contract to do so. I'm going to sign it. He can't just be like, wait for at the end of the match between, Hangman and Kyle and be like, all right, after the winner's done, now I'm going to cash in. He can't do that.
I mean, he technically could have. He could have said, a week from now, I will cash in after that match.
No, it doesn't work that way. It's no longer a cash in, because as Tony Khan said, you have to, once you sign it, you are, for all intents and purposes, you're not cashing in. You're scheduling a match with the champion. And the reason why he wanted it to be a week ahead of time is so that he can properly promote the match and all this stuff to uphold the prestige of the title.
Fuck that. So the match gets a B for me. I enjoy the build. I enjoy the, bringing up the back them, almost setting them on fire. For some reason, MJF being mic'd up and going into the production truck and talking to Tony, which at first I was wondering if he was actually talking to Tony, because he was just like talking and he would like cut Tony off as if he wasn't cutting him off. But then finally you hear Tony. I was like, okay, so he was actually there. I don't know if you felt that too, if you noticed that.
I didn't notice that piece.
Yeah, like watch that part again when he goes in the production truck and he just starts talking to Tony. He's just, and like, as if, we normally would see the cue of a person get ready to speak and then somebody cutting him off. It's just you're only hearing it. So you're trying to visualize the scene in the room right now.
Yeah.
And at first, it just sounded like he was just talking and nobody was going to say anything. And then suddenly Tony finally says something. I was like, okay, cool. He's actually having a conversation with him and not just doing this as a, hey, I walked in here, I'm saying my piece and I'm walking out.
I feel, because a lot of people actually criticized the hell out of that whole situation.
Really?
Like, a lot of people said that they didn't like it.
That's crazy.
I didn't have a problem with it. I can understand why people were all like had a problem with it, because they're all like, because I do personally think it would have went over better if Tony was actually, if they were both on camera.
Yeah, I feel like that too.
You can see their facial expressions and da. But like, as far as like the visual and how everything went, like, I'm not upset about it. Like,
I feel like the whole mic up shit makes like no, like he just said, hey, I'm gonna mic up real quick and I'm gonna walk in here and talk to Tony. Like
and
that part is like,
I think that's also the part that a lot of people had a problem with.
you see,
Somebody's in trouble.
Yeah.
Or
you won't hear it on the podcast. You're good.
Oh, but like for me with that whole part, like because I think it was supposed to be meant as if like you can just hear them talking through the fucking door type thing, but I'm like it's way too clear. They'd be like because they did muffle it a little bit to make it sound like it was through the door, but like no. Which is why it's like if y'all was gonna do that, just fucking show it. Just show the whole thing.
Exactly.
Just show the whole thing.
Exactly.
Just show it. Just show it. But that being said, I also give this match.
I say out of match wise, it was a B though. There was some nice spots in this match.
When I put everything together, because the story was also very muddy. If it was not for the story, I probably would have gave this match an A as well. Honestly,
that's what I was saying too. Like,
but
if MJ would have won, I would have given it an A.
I don't know about that part, but like, definitely a solid B.
Yeah, I was saying B. Yeah,
like when you look at it as a whole.
Yeah,
but because there's also this fact that because like you know with the way this has been built, this is one of those weird things where it's like Briscoe has been getting bitched out so hard this whole fucking time. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like for him to finally get his like one up in the match of his choosing and everything like that, it makes sense and it works. Damn, don't you?
Also, you gotta.
Guy.
Well, that's why I had an energy drink. You also got to give it up to him. That first tag spot was crazy. Like his whole back for the rest of the match was just just tax.
Hell no.
But
no tax for me though.
Absolutely. I actually would do it one time, probably, maybe twice. One time.
You have to give me some good. You gotta get. Nowhere on no indie scene would you see me taking tax. I'm getting paid.
I mean, yeah, I'm getting paid for that. I'm not doing fucking tax, but I feel like I would do tax. I would do tax one time. Just to be like, yeah. So next match. What we got next?
So after our Briscoe, I just realized I flipped the matches. The Briscoe match happened, and then the Hurt Business match happened.
You're right.
But so after that, we got Banks versus Rio. This is a D, barely.
I want to give it an E. Want to give it an E.
The funny
only
enough,
because of the dumbass entrance from fucking. You said Banks, by the way. Monet. The dumbass entrance from Monet, like, bro. Like the guys with the belts, bro.
Is it because of the entrance you're giving it an E?
Yes.
Damn, bro.
It was a D, but that entrance was like that. Wow. That shit was goofy, my guy.
I mean, her whole gimmick is goofy.
I mean, yeah.
Actually, she is just goofy.
I will say this much: there were certain moves in the match that I was like, okay, I like the presentation of like how they were executing certain moves, like that. The whole lung blower, and the code breaker she always does. And then she finally hits her moneymaker in a way that makes sense. And I think in theory, her brain was like, I need to be able to do this on people who have similar builds than me. Because any other person she would try to do who was a little bit thicker than her, she can't shift their body and go into DDT. And at least with Rio, because
she's a child.
She's child. Basically, size wise. When she flips her and she hits it, I was like, oh, she actually hits her finisher properly. Okay, I'll accept this. And that's what made it a D. I mean,
E.
Yeah. The entrance made it an E. Originally, it was going to be a D. Because I just can't get behind Rio. I can't get behind her.
I was about to make a comment, but I'm a chill.
What kind of comment you got?
I was going to say the fact because you said you can't get behind her. I was like, because there's nothing there. But this match, the whole process, when you look at this thing, right, it really is an E. The only reason why it was a D is because even though I'm not necessarily super big on Riho actually kind of showed her ass tonight.
Because, I mean, any match that it has Monet in it, the other wrestler is carrying her. I stand by that. They make her look good. Every other wrestler makes her look good. It is not Monet.
I agree. At least since she's been in AEW.
Yeah.
I think she was so much better in WWE.
I do so too.
But when it came to this match, number one, when you look at the build, and I know I spoke on it a little bit.
There was no build.
But like, you're correct. There was no build. She was having this whole situation with wins. And then Riho just shows up, stomps her one time, and literally,
And it's official. We have a TBS title match. Oh, which I truly feel like Tony Khan just has a thing for Japanese wrestling and probably the women.
100%.
Because as I'm gonna back Jim Cornette on this one, bro. Shorty, you cannot sell me her beating half the roster. You cannot. Like,
funny enough, though,
she has.
That's
what I'm saying.
Now, and I also agree with that. It's really difficult to sell me on her beating half the roster. But one of the reasons why I gave this a D is because she could sell me on beating Mercedes Moné.
Well, anybody can sell you that, Moné. It's Moné. Come on.
I wish. No one has been able to sell me on Moné getting beat since she's been here. No one's been able to sell me on that because just like the build for this match, there was no selling.
Yeah, you got a point.
Riho shows up for the first time in like 15 months. After we have all these females who have been here night out. Why ain't it Prince Aminata? She's been having a bunch of matches.
Queen. Yeah.
Queen Aminata?
Yeah, you said Prince Aminata.
Oh shit. Well, I'm all in a tizzy.
You ain't even drinking.
I know, right? Crazy, right? Maybe I should be. Normally I do be, but
overall you feel like it's a D. I feel like it's an E.
It's a D.
It's an E.
I mean, it really should be.
Ass.
It should be an E.
Ass.
However, I have to give Riho her props because she made the match relatively worth at least watching.
I will give that much, but just like the outcome, I just did not want to see him on that match. I think I was just it. I don't want to watch him on main match. I just haven't found one that I've enjoyed in a while. So, what's our next one?
After that, we got that crazy. Wait, is it that one? Oh, Takeshita.
Okada.
And Dorada. For the title.
Definitely match of the night. You know why? You got two New Japan guys. And you also have, I think he's CMML. CMML? I think he would have to be, technically. But he was the MVP of the motherfucking match, if not the show. He made this match like where we already knew there was tension between Okada and Takeshita. And we were just like, okay, cool. Me and you automatically knew who was eating the pin.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you're not selling this match yet. It has to be a one-on-one. So you put another person in here who can eat the pin, build the story between these two. This is a New Japan Wrestle Kingdom match in the making.
And the problem is, after this match, I don't think they're going to be able to top it.
Nope.
Because Dorado made this match worth watching.
Yes.
I feel, because let me put it this, for me, I almost would have made this match of the night if the other two participants who are in the match were just as good as Dorado was. It's almost like Dorada was all like, all right, Dorada, so we're putting you in this match. Obviously, you're not going to win, and you're going to take the pin. All right, cool. And Dorada was all like, well, if I'm going to eat this pin, I'm going to show my whole
And
ass.
then he said, if I'm going to eat this pin, I'm going to actually eat. I'm going to go out there and eat.
He said, I'm going to get not just my shit in, okay? He said, y'all going to see my whole colon. Because he showed out. And I mean, he showed the fuck out. I'm talking, and it's like one of those
Double
deals,
Hurricane Rana.
double Hurricane Ranas. Freaking, he had a double moonsault, lands on both of them. I'm talking reverse the freaking what does he call that? The clothesline? Goddamn.
Oh, the
Rainmaker.
Yeah, Rainmaker.
Reverse the Rainmaker into like a whole arm drag situation. Like, bro, he did his lucha thing. And then he ate the pin.
Yep. I will say this match was an A. Okay. Build, because there was technically no build. It's almost S. No, A is the top rank. I forgot.
I mean, if you really would have wanted to push it to an S, which is crazy, but
I mean, if the bill was better, this would have been S.
Let me correct you. If there was a build,
yeah, you're right. That too. Well, they kind of been building the tension. You even said it before, like where Don Callis is like, I have a Japanese wrestler, but you already have a Japanese wrestler, but this is Okada.
And he has a belt now.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's like that. It's one of those deals where that is the implied build. Yeah. That's what I believe the build is.
Yeah.
I'm almost putting that story there, whether or not if AEW is actually seeing that as the story or not.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be guessing what the story is.
Yeah.
And it's not like anyone behind the counter, like the announcers are like really feeding us any extra bits or beats to the story. I mean, granted, they should not need to have to be out here spoon feeding the shit to us. It should be being told through the segments and all that other good stuff.
So what do you think the ranking would be then?
So for me, I'm with you because it was a really great match.
Yeah.
But leading up to it, I didn't care about this match.
No.
I didn't give a fuck about any of the stuff going on.
No.
There was no story. There was nothing that held me to it until I saw Dorado putting in that fucking work.
He's definitely gonna be
Dorado
like, Dorado
gets an S rank.
That's why I said that match almost went to S rank just because of that.
No, the match doesn't deserve an S rank. Dorado alone deserves the S rank for this pay-per-view.
Yeah.
He gets the S rank. This match gets a C for me.
That's crazy. A C?
Yes.
You're not even a B?
It's almost a B.
Damn.
The reason why
I gave it a B.
The reason why I say it's a C is also because of the fact, like, Okada and fucking Takeshita did not do anything.
Barely. They had those moments of making contact, and they were really good.
A little bit, but it's like, and I know we said this also in the during the match. I was like, I feel like Okada right now, Okada's doing the Shinsuke thing. He just has a belt.
Yeah.
Where it's all like, I'm just here to collect this money. I'm chilling. Like, he's not going hard. Like, I think since he's been back, the hardest he's gone was with that match with Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I mean, because you have to.
And even then, people still feels like he held back.
But again, guys, what do you think in the comments about these two last matches we just talked about? Would love to hear your opinions. And also, if you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's go ahead into the next match.
So this next match led us to a question, which is the difference between a casket and a coffin.
Yeah.
And for those who did not know, a casket has 4 sides and usually has 2 different spots that open. That's a casket. 90% of the matches that Undertaker used to do in the more recent times, those were indeed casket matches. Back in the day, certain ones,
was
like
the one Yokozuna, that was
like
a
that was a coffin.
That was a coffin.
This coffin match was not a coffin match. That was a fucking casket.
Yeah.
But we get it, you know. I guess WWE has somehow owned the rights to casket matches, which is crazy.
Oh.
But Mox and Darby, I think it was a respectable match.
It was, and we also placed bets on when Mox or somebody would bleed. And Story was right. He gave 5 minutes. I gave 3.
No, I was the one who gave 5.
Oh, I thought he gave 5. Okay.
So Story, he was like he said 2.
Damn, 2?
Yeah.
Shit. Y'all said mine was bold. What the fuck?
I did, and then he said 2. I'm like, all right, that's crazy. Now there was a point in the very, very, very beginning where like Darby like hit Mox in the mouth and he kept doing this kind of. I'm like, wait, did he bust his mouth open? But he didn't.
Maybe it was
and I was like, within like the first like damn near like 30 seconds of the goddamn match.
Yeah, that'd have been crazy. Just like, all right.
But yeah, about 5 minutes in, you know, he started fucking zombie eating his ear and shit, and
they pulled a lot of gruesome stuff in this match. And you know, what can you say about this match? Is it was a bit extreme. Pac came back. And he has short hair now. Let's he's a grown man now.
We can't skip over the "This Is Murder" chants.
Oh yeah, this is murder.
Thinking about it, right? We saw borderline cannibalism in this match.
Yes.
Though it was a fork that was like attached to a fucking switchblade, because literally Jon Moxley reached fling. So we almost saw
a shank, basically.
Yes, literally a fucking shivvy.
Yeah.
Freaking and then what was there? The other thing was so there was the cannibalism, biting of the ear. There was the shank. And what was the other thing that ended up going on? Oh, that's right. Choking out with a plastic bag.
Oh, yeah, the Daniel Bryan.
The plastic bag choke. That's when the murder chant started. And Darby lost.
I mean, yeah, he lost, and then he got put into a body bag, which then got put into a casket, which they couldn't close the casket for some reason.
Well, yeah, because the casket was shot to hell, bro.
Yeah, because it was using spots. But I will say,
happy that Pac's back, though.
Happy as Pac's back.
He looks good. Just, I'm not feeling the haircut. I'll be honest with you.
You basically got 2 people from overseas. You have Gabe Kidd and you have Pac now. So I'm wondering how that works.
Well, Gabe Kidd, he got dragged away in a body bag attached to a car, so we ain't seen
that
him
part.
since.
I get. Well, I'm just talking about in general. He is a New Japan guy, and so he's coming over from Japan constantly doing these shows, probably. So, or he might be living in the States, so he could do the state shows, and then he makes his way to New Japan. Either way, I say this match was a C.
Yeah, this match was a solid C.
It was a match. It was it wasn't a lot of story.
I personally feel as if that, like, him losing and Pac coming back just kind of like, it really stops any kind of momentum that Darby had. Like,
yes,
like this doesn't do anything for Darby. This continues the whole Death Riders bullshit.
Yes.
Now, the backstage segment, which was
him setting Moxley on fire on a body bag.
Yeah. Put him in a body bag, set the body bag on fire, and then it's like as soon as they set it on fire, they could.
It was like you didn't get a chance to cook at all. You know
he barely got a chance to cook. But like,
which to me, spots like that, it's like, okay, why do it? And no offense to the spot itself, but like you're not even giving us a chance to be like, holy shit! It was just like it happened. It was done. It was such a like blink and it's gone.
Yeah. And so like
Senseless violence, as you like to say.
very much so. Which this match wasn't, because through with the story that was told up until this point made it understandable why it was necessary, but because the way that this match happened, and especially with the way that it ended, that means that this isn't going to be the end, and it's going to have to be worse.
Which is weird too, because a coffin match back when Undertaker would do it, it meant you were being written off for a while, and Darby just came back. So like, what are you doing? So that's what really confuses me. I thought maybe Moxley was gonna get some time off, you know. Then like Death Riders were gonna be like, man, Moxley's still banged up or something like that. Like them still trying to function without Moxley for a minute. And no, Moxley won.
There's a lot of weird story going on with the Death Riders. We have the whole Danny Garcia dumb shit going on.
Who looks like a frat boy with some
we
gang.
got them trying to, as they've
get Chris Statlander.
get Chris Statlander to join. It's like that, and now we got Pac back. Where the fuck is Claudio?
Claudio Castagnoli was there.
Oh, he was there?
Yeah, he was.
Wait, that's right. He was carrying the coffin.
Yeah,
he's
Wheeler
been
was
missing
too.
for a while.
Wheeler was too.
Yeah, I know Wheeler was there because he also came out in the next match that we're about to start talking about, which was the 4-way women's match. And so,
oh yeah, yeah, because he's having out Chris Statlander. But yes, going into the next one, we have Tony Storm, we have Chris Statlander, we have
Tekla.
Who?
Tekla.
Tekla? Okay, yeah,
the Spider.
And who was the other one?
Jamie Hayter.
Jamie, okay. I didn't even remember that was Jamie Hayter.
It's okay. She didn't really play a big play in this match because she didn't win.
I mean, technically, the person that won surprised me.
So first off, I think this was the match I cared the absolute least about.
I only cared about it because it had Tony Storm in it. That's it.
And that's not good enough.
I know it isn't.
We were actually, so not to dwell too long on it, but like a lot of people have been saying that Tony Storm has been stale. Do you think that?
I see like no direction for her currently. Yes, because like she doesn't have a challenger who was opposing enough to be a threat. Because she already beat Megan Bain, she already beat like half of everybody else. So it was like, while it was time for her not to be champion, the only reason why it's stale is because AEW doesn't want to push anybody else in the female roster to become stars. And some people could say the women's roster is just not charismatic enough to be a star like Tony Storm, because like Tony Storm technically right now does not need a belt. She doesn't. Because she's just that over. Like she can get on the mic, she says one of her goofy sexual promos, and the audience is gonna eat it up, right? It was the fact that she was champion was because right now they didn't have anybody else that they could just put the belt on and then be like, yeah, I believe that. And unfortunately with Chris Statlander, because her presentation to me has been like I'm saying, okay, you put the belt on her. Let's see where you go with this. If I get this generic ass, I'm a fighting champion, I take all challengers bullshit, throw that shit out the window. You're not fucking Cena. I need some character with her, you know? And because I haven't seen character from her in a while, except since she was the alien, and then she was heel against Willow, because she was like, you're my friend, but you don't act like a friend. Like it was just dumb stuff. So with Chris Statlander winning, I said, okay, out of everybody else in the match, I kind of would have preferred Spider. If anybody was gonna win, I prefer her. She's a pretty good heel right now.
I'm gonna say just ditto on everything on.
Okay.
You could not have said it any better than me on that.
Yeah.
Like literally everything you said is exactly how I feel.
Okay.
When it comes to the Tony Storm thing, even down to what you said about Statlander and the Spider. Honestly, I would have preferred her to win.
I literally like she's been killing it right now. Like even after the match with Queen Aminata, killing it.
Because with what you said, now Tony Storm as the babyface has a good heel.
And they would have totally had a good fucking hardcore match because, you know, the women's division have the best hardcore matches. Sorry, guys. It's a damn shame, but yeah.
Listen. I initiate. Like, because that's what it is.
It is.
That's exactly what
it is, bro. Like, I would have not liked Chris Statlander, and I'm guessing, like, okay, we're gonna go on this ride. Let's see what the fuck happens. But
at this point,
I will say the match, the build, unfortunately, it's a D. It's a D.
Yeah, realistically,
it's a D.
Realistically, the build did not help it, and then the match itself was not terrible, but it did not do what some of these other matches did.
Yeah,
with their no story.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so
to me, it was an E, but Tony made it a D. That's just how I feel. That's it. Now, my personal opinion, Tony made it a D. But
man, Tony Storm looked like a straight up clown tonight, though.
I don't give a fuck. She still get it, bro. I don't give a damn.
The big tag team ladder match, boy.
You know, and it's funny, you thought the Bucks was gonna win this.
I did. I was so sure that the Bucks were gonna take this shit.
Nah, man, I knew Bandito was good. Like, Bandito's not gonna be no transitional champions because you did not give them this brand, this build of a tag team to suddenly remove the belts off them. Now, I can see Bandito losing the ROH championship. I can see that. Because, you know, holding two belts and doing all that, I can see that. But, like, when you look at this match, Brodito, you got Bucks, you had
Don Callis family guys.
Yeah, which Josh Alexander, bro, you could be doing so much better right now.
Completely.
I don't
misused.
know if you've seen his TNA shit, but like,
oh, I've seen I watched him go against Eric Young when he was the champion.
Why are you not in WWE, bro? Like,
apparently he said he went there for the competition.
Nigga, what competition? What? You only got 3 wrestlers that are like really the shit over there, and 2 of them are gone.
Competition. Competition translate as Tony Khan writes fat ass checks, and I went here for the money.
I mean, technically, yeah, I guess, but
he had to. There is no way
maybe his boys are there. Maybe, which no, actually no, because TNA has. You know what? Let's just move on. All right, so, stupid motherfucker. I bet he's probably punching in the wind right now, like after when TNA merged,
he is
like punching in the fucking wind.
He is a whole ass goon for the Don Callis family. Basically, he's one of Don Callis's family's jobbers, is what he really is.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, why do you waste
TNA champion, now just a backseat guy to Okada and Takeshita.
Not winning no belt.
And
no
Kyle,
belt.
by the way. Yeah, all of them.
Fuck Kyle Fletcher.
Hell, he was going to be a backseater to Wardlow if Wardlow didn't tear his tit. Like,
he recently got injured again.
Bro, the night he came back, he got injured. So when Wardlow came out there and he like clotheslined the Prince, yeah, he ripped his shit. He ripped his titty. That's why the next time you saw him, he was just standing there quiet as hell, just playing with his cufflinks and checking his Rolex because his arm hurt too much to do anything else. Yeah, bro. He's injured. Again.
Get that shit the fuck out of here. Anyway, so the match, Jet Speed, I love this tag team. I don't know about you. I really enjoy these two. I don't know if you've been seeing their presentation recently.
I feel like, so I think I would have liked them more if I didn't watch them get completely bitched out by the Hurt Syndicate.
But that should happen, though. It's the fucking Hurt Syndicate, and they're big dudes to tiny cruiserweights.
Which is true, But I think what killed me on that is the fact, like, they did this whole, their whole thing was, yeah, y'all can beat us up, but we're going to keep getting up. And literally, they get up, Hurt Syndicate would get back in the ring, beat the shit out of them. They leave, they get up, get back in the ring, beat the shit out of them. They leave, they get up, then they get back in the ring, and they beat the shit out of them.
I mean, that shows you they got, babyface heart.
And then when the pay-per-view came, they got in the ring, and they beat the shit out of them. And we never revisited it ever again.
Because they didn't want to lose. So, well, Hurt Syndicate. But overall for this match, Bucks are going to be Bucks. They're going to do, Matt does amazing spots. The one he did off the turnbuckle into the ladder spot was fucking insane.
Listen, goddamn,
Bandito doing the moonsault with the ladder.
Listen, the moonsault with the ladder, the Goon doing that sit-out power driver on the ladder, breaking it in half. Like, however, they get major minus points because they did the WWE spot from the last ladder match that happened.
Yeah, where
it's like on each side, someone goes through a table, someone does this, someone does that. I'm like, okay, guys, come on.
They're paying homage to WWE.
I mean, they was doing it all night because we didn't bring it up, but like we had John Cena, we had Rey Mysterio represented tonight.
Taker.
We had The Undertaker, Tombstone with the pin represented tonight. And then and I guess you could say we had the ladder spot.
Yeah.
The WWE ladder spot.
All right.
That took place. But I am glad Brodito won. I love their little. I'm like, yeah, I fucking. Brodito is with the fucking guns.
Still say, Bang Bang Gang got a better entrance.
Listen,
they got the best entrance, bro. I don't give a fuck.
I need the Bang Bang Gang to get better and heal up and come back, guns blazing, pun intended.
Yes. But match wise, I would say it's a C.
C? Yeah, you're right.
C.
It was a solid C.
C.
Because it was just there.
No,
it just happened.
It was a good match. It was.
There was real like the build to it was very lackluster. Not enough to really make you super care about it outside of the fact that you just want Brodito to just be successful.
Yes. And they should have won, and they did win. So,
however, something that I did get hype about is that Jurassic Express is back. And they confirmed the things that happened. Where, what was it? The whole thing when they showed like the whole, they shot the adrenaline and then he sits up and all that other stuff. People were saying the fact that the person who was shooting the adrenaline, they're like, that kind of looks like old boy's jacket. But like, it was so speculative because it's not like we know what his fucking hands look like or anything. Mm-hmm. But people was really speculating hard. And then they went back and they re-showed the clip. But they re-showed the clip as like they fucking, so it's like he went to a grave, dug the grave up, dragged the casket back to the spot. Now that we know the difference. And then it's like, then it shows the whole part where he injects him and blah, blah, blah. And then after he sits up and he's like sitting there, you see Jack Perry happy. And they went up and they went against
the Bucks.
The Bucks.
My thing is now, are they heels?
The Bucks? No. Jurassic Express?
Yeah.
Babyface, bro. Which is crazy.
Because Jack Perry...
the last time we saw Jack Perry, he was healing it up, boy.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, he can't be the scapegoat anymore. Is he going to go back to...
So what a lot of people have been saying online and wanting is the fact that if they want Jurassic Express to come back but be more serious. And I think with the way that Jack Perry is now, because he still came back with the jacket and all this other shit. And so I feel as if we're going to get a more serious, more like we're going to get a version of Jurassic Express where they're not a fucking goofy troop of a gang. They're actually going to get some fucking shit done.
They also tried to get their Acclaim back together too.
Bro, we don't have time to talk about that one on this podcast. We'll bring let's parking lot brawl that one, okay?
Yeah.
Because
but yeah, overall, C for that match.
I agree with the C though.
Going on to the next one though.
The final match of this pay-per-view. Buckshot versus the Protostar.
I thought they were gonna pull the trigger a little bit on Kyle Fletcher.
That's crazy.
I felt it, like, you know, like the way they sold me this match. It was like, would you actually do it? You might actually fucking do it. Like, I knew in my minds of minds that Hangman should be keeping the belt after he fought so hard to get it from fucking the Death Riders. And I was like, but the way they were selling it, it was like, are you actually gonna pull the trigger? Like, you just loading it up, or are you just actually gonna go with it? So
you're too kind to AEW, bro. You really, I can appreciate the fact that you was willing to allow AEW to take you on
a ride.
this ride to make you possibly sway to believe that Kyle was going to win this. Fam, there was no fucking way.
Hey, look, man, my brain said I know Hangman's winning, but you might sell me on that. But
I can give them the credit for real. It's like they really tried to build this whole match. They really tried to build it, but the problem is when you look at Kyle Fletcher right now, he just got this title. All right, he ain't done shit. He hasn't done. He has barely done anything with having that title. And then for him to just rush to try and go after Hangman now?
Jay Lethal. Ring of Honor. Get TV title. Got it. Had it for like a couple of days. Got into a World Heavyweight title match with Jay Briscoe. Won that bitch. Came best in the world.
How long did Jay Briscoe have the title?
He was undefeated for like 3 years, I think.
And that's the difference. Hangman just got this belt, bro.
He have
just got this.
I mean, fucking Gunther just got his belt. He lost to fucking Seth. Man, he lost to CM Punk, who then lost to Seth.
I don't think that really kind of counts in this particular pick.
All right. Anyway,
I don't think that's no.
Let's go with the ranking. So, what would you rank on this match?
It was a C, honestly.
You was wanting to watch that more than fucking Brock Lesnar and John Cena. Let's be real.
Oh,
so
trust
me.
Sure
you don't want to give that a higher ranking than a C?
I'll say this. Spoiler alert, it was better than the Brock Lesnar and John Cena match that was happening at the same time as it.
Which, that match to me was a C.
No.
You telling me it's a D?
What, the Brock Lesnar match? First off, because we're about to get to that shit.
Yeah.
But when it came to this match, right? Because I didn't buy what AEW apparently was pumping you with, it was predictable. The only thing I did enjoy about this match, like most AEW matches, the actual fighting in the match, it was entertaining. They put on a Broadway. They literally fought for damn near an hour, like 56, 57 minutes.
Barn burner, yeah.
And
slobber knocker.
It was a clean win for Hangman. And
that dead eye off the top rope.
Yeah, the dead eye off it was a good match. Story-wise, extremely predictable because no one believed Hangman was going to take this L. And to go back to what you was talking about with the whole thing with Gunther, it's one of those things where when you look at the way that the landscape of everything, it's like, I can't do the whole transitional champion thing with Gunther because of when you look at the reasons why all these things happen. Goldberg, it's like it's a very different situation.
Okay.
And so that's why I'm like a little like with that particular bit
Okay.
type thing.
Okay.
But yeah, this match it's to me it's a C because like the build up didn't sell me,
I say C too.
and but the match was good. But because that build up didn't do anything for me, and I knew Hangman was going to win.
I enjoyed that promo between them in that signing though. I enjoyed that because Kyle Fletcher. That's the part where it was like, hold up. His promo was that convincing of me to say, wait, you actually might pull the trigger.
The promo was good. Definitely give him that bit. But I mean, Hangman already has promo of the year in my book. So
True.
So it's like, which is the reason why it's like it's not any lower than what it is. Because if the build was any more shittier than what it was at this point, I probably would have rated it a little lower.
Yeah.
But that was AEW. Overall,
show wise, what would you give it?
show wise, this show was yeah, no, I'm gonna say it was a solid B.
I was actually about to say the same fucking thing.
Like
I almost
didn't want to give it a B, but it earned it.
Yeah, compared to what WrestlePalooza did.
So let's get into WrestlePalooza.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
First match.
Tell me about this John Cena and Brock Lesnar match.
It wasn't that great. I mean, it brought back the first time Brock came back and he like beat the shit out of Cena, which I don't know. It only in Cena matches where it's Brock beats the shit out of you. He doesn't do this with everybody else. It's just Cena for some reason. Cena just can't handle Brock. Because any other match Brock has with somebody, it's somewhat of a match. But when Cena does it, Cena gets a couple of hits in, Brock gets a couple of hits in, and F5, 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 F5.
Question: why was this match happening?
No fucking reason. It's because Brock Lesnar knew it was his Fail World Tour, and he says, "Hey, you're gonna fight me if you're gonna do this Fail World Tour," and that's it, basically, without even saying it. But that was it.
This match, this build, is the reason why I almost feel that when Saudi Arabia has their WrestleMania, John Cena is going to have to come back. Because this whole time, this John Cena farewell tour has been a complete joke, okay?
What if his last match is at that Mania and he just leaves his last booking?
That would be wild. And that would be stupid. That would, at that point, then now I'm really mad.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar shows up at SummerSlam, beats up John Cena. We hear nothing for weeks, months. Brock Lesnar, out of nowhere, shows up, beats up Sami Zayn and John Cena. Brock Lesnar comes out to the ring, rips his fucking pants.
Rip my pants.
Brock Lesnar comes out to the ring again, beats up Corey Graves.
Takes perfectly good F5s, by the way.
In this whole process, John Cena cuts one promo, and in a nutshell, John Cena says, "I'm scared of Brock Lesnar, but I'm going to fight him anyway.
Because if you want some, come get some." All right, so I'm saying this shit was a D.
This was an E. I'd give it lower.
You know what? I'll agree with you on that one.
Because then we proceed to have John Cena come out here, which I have to thank your wife for saving me on this one. Because John Cena comes out here looking like a whole ass minion with an army of minions with him, all these kids, just for Brock Lesnar to come out here and we repeat SummerSlam fucking 10 years ago, where he just beats the shit out of him.
Suplex City, bitch.
Beats the shit out of him and pins him. And that's
shirt,
it.
Bro, that shirt,
that's it.
I hope at the end of this tour, they just do a bundle on every shirt.
We witnessed on WrestlePalooza a John Cena squash match
I mean, yeah, we saw that at
with
Mania.
no story.
We saw that with Taker and him at Mania.
But there was a story.
There was, yeah.
John Cena wanted to have a match, and he couldn't find one, and all this other stuff. And he goes,
No, he actually wanted to challenge Taker. He was taunting Taker.
Well, yeah, that's right. Because it started out the fact that he didn't have someone to fight.
Yeah,
and then Taker, he finally started. He went through on this whole entire side. I want to fight Taker. Calls him out. Gets all the way to the pay-per-view, and we're all like, "Is Taker actually going to show up?" Taker shows up, squashes him, and leaves John Cena laying. And that is the story. The story. This story is John Cena is afraid of Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar came back to just beat him up.
Pretty much.
No story. That's not a fucking story.
Apparently, that's his kink. Anyway,
I don't know what's under an E. F. Fucking.
Damn.
Like. You know, actually, no. You know what's under E? Continue. That's what's under E. They didn't finish the fucking level. All right. Oh, Bronze versus the Usos.
I wanted the Usos to win, but I'm okay with the outcome. Jay, I hope you're okay, bro.
Bro, he hit homie so hard, and it's like it's so quick when it happens because it's like he hits him. It was like boom, but it was like split second.
Yeah,
and as soon as it hit, you can see red.
Yeah, like instantly cut his forehead. That motherfucker was skeeting out blood. As the Jack would say,
please yeet it.
Yeeting out blood.
Yeet.
Yeah. But he was yeeting out blood. All right, cool. But I did enjoy the fact that the Usos came back in their entrance and everything. But we got yeeting for almost like 10 minutes, and that was a bit much. So,
bro,
what
the 10-minute yeet fest?
Yeah,
bro. I literally in the group chat was like, "Yo, WWE is wasting my fucking time right now, bro." Like during that whole process, I actually watched the other match. Thank God we had both matches going on at the same time.
Yes, we had 2 screens up, y'all, watching both pay-per-views.
Yes, and honestly, I wish we would put it left AEW on the big TV and put WWE on the small one, because within these 2 matches, personally, we didn't miss anything.
Yeah, no, I mean the match. I mean Bronson Reed, to me, honestly. Put the fucking belt on him, bro.
Please
get that shit off Seth. Put it on Braun. Like
Bronson Reed showed out tonight, and I love it. As
always.
Now, my problem. I love LA Knight. He did not need to be here.
He didn't.
And not only did he not need to be here, but his presence in the match
did nothing. It was just, hey, LA Knight, we ain't got no
outside of, and actually only because of the fact that I think I missed it, but I think this match was a no holds barred match.
I don't know.
Or was it?
I don't think so. I think it was just a regular tag match.
Okay.
We're not going to talk about fucking this.
Which, now that you say that, I think it had to have been a regular tag match, because it started out as a regular tag match. It's just that LA Knight just didn't care if they used weapons.
Yeah, which I'm wondering if, that referee saw what he did and was like, what? I'm not going to work today. I'm not going to work today.
We're not even on that match, bro. Don't even.
Match was a D.
100%.
A D.
The whole thing from start, the match and the build-up, to me, is a D.
I want to give it a C because that tsunami in the end was so crispy. So crispy.
The reason why I can't give it a C is because there is story. I'll give them the fact that there is story going on with this match, but I honestly, they messed up for me when they decided to randomly throw LA Knight into the match.
My issue also with WWE and their programming of matches is like, you see the same matches almost every night on Raw. Like, literally, you know how many times Braun has been going against Jay or LA Knight, and it's the same matches. So like when you go to a pay-per-view and say, oh, so we're gonna actually give you the same match, but now it's tag team. Like that is annoying.
Stale. Is what
Very.
it is.
They've been fighting each other almost 2 months now, and it's constantly every week is now Jay versus the Bronze, Jay with LA Knight versus the Bronze, Jay with this person versus the Bronze. It's like, bro, every week, every Friday, you're fighting these motherfuckers.
LA Knight versus the Bronze, and Jay comes out.
Yeah, like it's the same shit. So it was mad fucking still. D, move the fuck on. What's next?
So this match is interesting. And to me, honestly, was the best match of the night. Which does not say much.
If you say
Stephanie.
all about to say.
No. It's Stephanie versus Io Sky for the title.
I knew in my mind's mind, Stephanie was winning that belt. Even though I know you said she was mad cold going into that match.
Bro, let me paint the picture for you, okay? Leading into this match, Stephanie had 2 matches. She fought on Raw, just so happenly, and then she fought on god dang, what was that
NXT?
show? NXT. She fought on NXT. Okay. Prior to that, she had not had a match since August. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then prior to that, and this was like early August. Prior to that, I think it was like 3 weeks before was the last match she had in July. Mm-hmm. So it's like leading into this, she has not been on TV at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, at all. No matches, no wrestling. You know, like right before, what was it? Right before the last pay-per-view where she was supposed to fight for the title, she was on TV twice. Mm-hmm. Once when Naomi was talking shit to her, and then the next time she was backstage like, hey, so what's going on with my match? And then like, you know,
Adam Pearce.
Pearce was all like, I'm working on it, I'm gonna figure it out, I'll let you know. And she's like, okay. And then she's just gone. While Io Sky is on every single night.
Because of Asuka.
But she's consistently fighting. She's in a story that has nothing to do with Stephanie. So it's like, for all intents and purposes, this was kind of like a AEW branded style of a match.
Well, the only reason why what they did was because, you know, they gave her that first match at Raw, then they gave them another one, but these were both the time they went against each other were false finishes. Because for some reason, WWE is like, man, these two fighting each other, bro, you want to see this shit, right? Okay, cool, false finish. We're not gonna give you a winner yet. Hey, you want to see this match again, right? False finish.
But it's like, but those things happened like 3 months. The time those two fought was like 3 months ago. During a time, as a matter of fact, when those two fought, Io was still the fucking champion. Yes.
The first 2 times, yeah.
Yes. The first 2 times, Io was still the champion. So they have not fought each other. Io hasn't been champion for like what, 3 months now?
2 months.
2 months. Okay. Which means it might have been even further down the line. But nonetheless, with that, for me, as a fan, yes, I really wanted Stephanie to win. I wanted Stephanie to win a long time ago. But going into this, I was all like, Stephanie hasn't been doing anything. We're going to give her the belt. Then what's going to happen? Like, it's like, which now that's the case. So we're going to have to see what they do. But it was just like, for me, I just felt like there was no build. There was really no build of any kind for these two. And so it's like Io Sky, she built this match on just her existing and being good and saying she really wants to fight Io Sky on her own type situation. Like that's all the build that we got. And so, and then the match itself, the match was good. compared to all the other matches, definitely match of the night. If we compared it to out of all the matches that have happened,
Devil's Kiss.
Yeah, she did.
Okay, I remember seeing it for a second.
But if you were to compare it to like all of the matches that happened today between both, not even close.
You gonna say that's the match of the night out of all matches?
No. Match of the night for WrestlePalooza.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the fuck? But anyway,
there's not many matches on AEW that this beats.
I mean, even the Big Bill versus Kenny.
I will say that match beats the Eddie Kingston match. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm giving it like a C.
Yes.
Okay, see it is. See it is. Congratulations to Stephanie Valkyrie. On to the next one.
So we got Punk family versus the Man family.
Fuck you for that. This match for me, like, I understand I'm a simp for my wife too. Punk coming out there with that simp ass jacket, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? But
AJ Lee's husband.
Yeah, I was like, bro, you a simp. I get it. You simp for your wife. I get it.
I mean, I simp for myself. Shit.
When it comes to this match, I enjoy. I don't know if Seth and CM Punk are on good terms right now, because I know Seth does what he needs to do for the business, but the way they would work it is if like they hash these shits out, like, hey man, let's actually talk and boom, 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 and fix the scenarios, because the way they're working this match, you would think they were cool.
If you saw the paychecks that they was getting, I'd be cool with my enemy too. If it meant that I was going to continue getting paid that kind of money, put me in the ring with someone who I have a blood hatred for, which I don't have any for anyone to my knowledge right now, but like someone who I don't like, I will. How much y'all paying me for this match? And if I don't kill this man, I can do another match and get paid the same amount of money. All right, brother, let's do business. Let's do business, my guy.
The build up for AJ getting the tag and finally doing her stuff. This referee, bro. Matter of fact, the match. Fuck the match. I think this whole moment needs to be is who and what the fuck was going on with this referee, bro.
Yo, what happened in this match needs to be studied.
Like, bro, like there was like, okay, for anybody that watches a tag team match, you are aware that if your tag team partner comes out and has not been tagged, you have 5 seconds. AEW it's 20, which that would have made more sense at least.
I thought it was 10.
I thought it was 20 in AEW.
Maybe it is. I could be wrong.
I just know they wanted to give more time to it, but it might be 10, it might be 20. Either way, it's longer, okay? 5 seconds is how long your partner could be in the ring without tagging. The match was 80% of them in the fucking ring, and the ref did not count. Did not count to 5. Go ahead.
The fact that there was literally a moment where the referee is just staying in the ring like
dead ass. Like if like the switch was off. Like an actual CPU.
This went for like a good, like the last 10 minutes.
This was a non-sanctioned match.
Like it got so crazy because let it be known, this match was a tag team, an intergender tag team match. When the guy tags in the women, both guys have to get out the ring and the women come into the ring. There was a point where not only were both the women and the guys were just fighting in the ring and the referee was just sitting there. But normally, men are not supposed to touch the women and the women are not supposed to touch the men. And they was licking each other up.
The dumbass windmill.
Like Becky Lynch hit Punk and
Punk put Becky
in a sharpshooter. Yeah, like
bro, your comment was crazy. I won't repeat it. Your comment was crazy, bro. That shit was like, what? You know when you're hanging out with your homies and like one of them makes that one fragrant like what the fuck comment? That there was a what the fuck comment that came from Swag. I will not repeat it. But it was bro, what?
I have never seen, like, I've seen a referee lose control of a match, but I think this is probably the most, like, I've never seen a referee lose control of a match like she did tonight.
I'm blind. I'm deaf. I want to be a ref.
I mean, I'm talking the sharpshooter's happening. She's all like, what are you doing?
You're not even checking to see if they tap.
And then there's a point when they're doing their specials and their finishes to each other. And then, not legal, by the way. The female are the legal combatants in this ring. CM Punk goes to pin Seth Rollins. As she counts, they are not the legal people. When she goes and she counts 1, 2, and then AJ Lee breaks the count, by the way, with a goddamn Claymore kick damn near.
That was the house call?
Yeah, it was a little more. Yeah, you're right. It was more to a house call. You even said that then too.
Yeah.
But it was like, hits a house call. And it's like, but why? They weren't legal. They're not even supposed to be in the ring. They should have been out the ring like 10 minutes ago.
Like 30. Felt like
it was
5.
like it was
ridiculous.
Such a shit show.
Ridiculous. And then let's not also talk about the fact they're outside the ring. It's a normal tag match. The referee is not even fucking counting. Bro, what do you they literally spent like a minute outside the ring. Literally a minute. And the ref was just like, so y'all not gonna come back in the ring? Like that. But that's why I pin. That's how I do my job, the pin part. Oh, y'all doing a spot? Okay. I guess I'll wait. Oh yeah, you're back in the ring. Oh wait, 1, 2. Oh, you're a dude. Hold on. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to pin you. I'm gonna pin the girls. And then like it's just chaotic. And overall, because I feel like we can talk about this for hours because it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was wild.
The match, I'll give it a C.
Same.
Give it a C. The build was predictable.
The build was fine, kind of. Like I still have a problem with it to a certain degree, but like the execution at the end of the day is like, well, I mean, I guess I get AJ Lee. Gotta take my W's where I can, I guess. But like
also CM Punk just completely staring at her ass on camera.
Purposely too,
my nigga.
He wasn't making no bones
he
about
it. No.
But I mean, comparatively speaking, you know,
that is his. That's all him right there.
That is his respectful.
Yeah, and he bowed to her. So I'm saying he be simping over his wife. I simp for mine too.
I simp for AJ Lee. Shit. This is what it is, my boy.
I don't know who I simp for actually, because I would say Toni Storm, but like I wouldn't. I don't. I love her character. I don't simp over her. Who do I simp over? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that. Let's get to this next one.
Speaking of, well, I won't say simp, but can we talk about real quick the weird energy between Stephanie McMahon and Undertaker tonight?
That shit. I was like, bro, Taker.
Hey,
are you in
Taker comes out to the ring. And he's got the motorcycle and everything, and he gets off. Stops
to be there.
Stops in front of Stephanie McMahon, and he's number one. I'm like, man, I don't know how he pulled fucking Michelle McCool, because like if Undertaker's game looks like that in real life, golly, bro.
She might have wanted him because it's Taker, you know.
I don't know what it was, but like, boy, Undertaker came out there. He's like talking to Stephanie. It's like
He's like, we know
and
each
there's
other
like
for a long
there's
time.
like this weird
Way
like
back.
tension going on. Like you know, it's
way
like,
back.
We go way back. We go way back. And it's like
Stephanie,
people in the chat are like,
y'all
so are they about to kiss? So,
y'all fuck. I feel like
are they about to kiss right now? Like,
Paul, Steph, and Taker and Michelle are in a non-monogamous
maybe
situation. They swap or something. I don't know, bro.
Listen,
that shit was painful.
I mean, remember when Undertaker was chasing after Stephanie back in the day? Tied her to that cross, was going to marry her, sacrifice her.
So you telling me she got some fetishes? All right.
I mean, listen. You saw Undertaker,
bruh. Her titties was tittying. You know
boy, listen.
I know those leaked photos. You know she didn't like those, but like, your titties are still tittying. I mean,
I don't know. She did mention on the Jelly Roll podcast that they be sagging though.
Because
that was such a random ass conversation that they got into because Jerry was talking about the fact that now he lost weight, they sag, and she's like, yeah, I know a little something about sagging, and then they started talking about how, bro, watch the podcast, watch the Jelly Roll podcast, bro.
You mean the episode where Jelly Roll was on her podcast?
Yes, with Jelly Roll was on. Bro,
like,
go back and look at that podcast. It's actually pretty good because Jelly Roll's cool people, and like his little story is cool, but like. When they got on that random tangent, I was like, wow, Stephanie, you really putting it out here, huh? Just
I mean, a podcast is supposed to be where you're vulnerable and doing dumb shit like this. Anyway, congratulations for being in the Hall of Fame. Being inducted into the Hall of Fame, Stephanie McMahon.
She deserves it. I don't care what people say.
2000 Stephanie was peak. But
I'm all grown up.
That is not 2000 Stephanie. That is 2000 like I want to say like 10 almost.
That's the Stephanie I fuck.
Nah, Stephanie I fuck with. My time theme song stuff. That's the one I fuck with.
I mean, I can understand why you might just because of but most probably because of the theme song, not so much because of her. But like
she was a heel you fucking hated.
A little bit. Listen. GM Stephanie McMahon, that's where I'm at.
Oh, I mean, she was fine as hell in GM.
Exactly, bro. Listen, when Stephanie McMahon hit that
with the suit, and when John Cena smacked
now that I got your
when John Cena smacked that ass,
John Cena, you lucky motherfucker. Boy, I tell you.
I'm just saying, bro. Hunter was probably like, "Hey, yo, Cena, you get one smack." You get one smack. Keep it at that. Anyway, congratulations to you, Stephanie. On to the final match, and let's
Cody Rhodes.
Something Cody.
Cody Rhodes.
Oh man, not you.
Versus Big Daddy Claymore himself.
I am not calling that nigga Big Daddy nothing. Hell no. I mean,
but you'll talk about Big Papa Pump though.
Holler if you hear me. No, I Big Mama Pump. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Big Mama Pump. You know that's what she called herself?
Big Mama Pump?
Yeah. And for a while, she used to call herself Big Mama Pump. That's why she has the siren when she went for her theme song. Did you not know that?
I don't remember no Big Mama Pump shit. No.
Yeah, like you can literally look up Big Mama Pump. For a while before she became like more lean, she used to call herself Big Mama Pump. And then now that's why she had the siren at the beginning of her theme song.
I know the whole siren thing because she has an appreciation for Scott Steiner and the Steiners and all that good stuff. Like I know that part. I just didn't know about the Big Mama Pump stuff.
Yeah, Big Mama Pump, yeah.
But you over here acting like you ain't about the big bad booty daddy, but that's cool. Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre's match.
It was a match.
It was a match. My problem is the fact that once again, it was a no-name build. I feel bad for Drew McIntyre because he deserves better than this. Like Cody Rhodes was gone this whole time. So like the build was for me, the build was really non-existent. And then it's like the match, because there was really no true, like, like getting their build for this, in my opinion, the match was extremely predictable. Because also, good and goddamn well they're not about to make Cody Rhodes a transitional
I literally
champion.
thought because he was doing the fucking Street Fighter shit, he might have dropped the belt. But that was just me. I felt unless they're literally doing with the Universal title what they did with Roman, which I believe that is the case. If you have the Universal title, you don't have to show up every day. Okay.
I mean, that much is already apparent.
Yeah, but it's just like, damn, bitch, like for real? Like, fuck. And literally the other belt is the workhorse belt. Fuck it, hey. So
Like this match,
D,
the match wasn't bad.
I still say D.
So let me put it this way. The match to me was a C, but when you look at everything put together, and the kind of bullshit finish, in my opinion, also with the whole, the referee stopping Drew McIntyre from kicking Cody's head in, and then he hurt his foot and all this. So now this is going to give Drew McIntyre a reason to complain and all this other stuff, which means they'll probably have another match. But it's like
head through a table match.
Head through a table match. That's such a crazy statement to say.
Because they be doing shit like that, though. Remember, there was a match where the fucking stipulation, somebody had to lose their fucking eye. Let's not forget that. An eye for an eye match. Do you remember that?
Why don't give me that smile, bro. Don't give me that.
What
smile.
the fuck?
That smile that you like, that look you just gave to me, like what the fuck is wrong with it? What's wrong? Bro, that shit creepy as fuck. That's why. Like as if you try like that the smile that you just gave me was like you was trying to bait me into something. It's all like,
remember that match? Nigga, because you remember
you remember that match?
You remember that match. Yeah, you remember that shit, right? Yeah, you remember that dumbass shit? The eye for an eye match where the fucking loser had to lose a goddamn eye? Yeah. Now you make me think I'm a Chucky doll. Shit like that. How many shots you wanna play?
You looked at me. Yes, I remember the eye for an eye match.
So you get it.
But no, that's not a thing. Head through a table match, bro.
The winner wins by putting her head through a table.
No, like now you out here sound like some goddamn Vince Russo type shit, bro. Like
that's just hope it ain't that. But anyway, I still say it's a D.
No, I agree. It's a D.
It's a D.
If
get it the fuck out of here.
I feel as if there was so many better ways we could get to this point, but because Cody Rhodes isn't there because he's doing movies and stuff.
Another thing everybody speculated was that Orton might have interfered and caught a heel turn, but that didn't even happen.
Nah, nothing happened.
Yeah.
And that's my thing when going into the closing about this pay-per-view. This pay-per-view was unnecessary. In a nutshell. This pay-per-view could have waited till next pay-per-view. Okay? We all know the only reason why this happened is because we want to try and drown out AEW. And honestly, in the AEW versus WWE thing right now, AEW came out on top. AEW, let me put it this way. AEW came out on top, and if AEW would not have chickened out and ran the same time as
really feel like they would have fucked them up.
They would have been fine. I mean, granted, doing it how they did now, to me, I think makes WWE look even worse.
Some people would have probably turned to the AJ Lee match, though. I feel like people would have still did that. So if that was the case, that probably would have been around the time of maybe match 3, if not number 2. So
if these would have been running at the same time, especially knowing how it would have, the AJ Lee match probably would have landed either during the MJF Briscoe match or the Hurt Business match. Because, like, WWE's matches were pretty quick compared to.
Nah, they were actually longer compared to AEW's. I feel like AEW matches are going like.
No, it's just that the WWE matches were just not that great, so it made it feel like they took longer than they needed to.
Maybe it's because that AJ Lee match, that one took forever.
Because the referee couldn't get a new ref. Fire that lady. God damn. She in the match like I don't know what. I guess she forgot how to ref today.
You know what?
Huh?
No, you know what? Paul must have said in her head, said, "Hey, yo, step the fuck back." just let him go. Because they do got that headset on. Anyway,
garbage.
C match. Well, D match for Cody and Drew. You said D as well?
Oh, absolutely.
Pay-per-view.
WrestlePalooza was a D. Like WrestlePalooza was a straight D as far as the pay-per-view scale. WrestlePalooza
was not
a waste of time.
Yeah, like y'all wanted to be that the next SummerSlam or WrestleMania. Get the fuck out of here. There wasn't even a stage.
They tried to make, and what sucks about that is the fact that you look at Clash in Paris and you look at the production and the money that they put in the Clash in Paris, and then you look at WrestlePalooza and you see the fact that we literally threw this shit together because we really wanted to
counter program
to put this thing together.
Because making a stage in that time frame was not going to happen.
No,
so
it wasn't.
It was literally the Raw stage. That's what it was.
Dead ass. Like they
make stages again, bro. God damn.
I wish it'd be great.
You know,
time. give something a little extra to your pay-per-view to at least when you first gaze at it, like after the pyro and stuff goes on, it looks like it might be good just from the way the stage is set up. Because nowadays it's like, oh, that's what the stage looks like. All right, I guess it's just whatever. Like AEW, they had a nice looking Titantron. Like it wasn't super crazy, but at least it was something. But like, comparatively speaking, like these matches were very lackluster. They didn't really do anything. And like, I mean, I guess they kind of progressed a little bit of story. They told a little something, but then like the matches themselves really didn't have much story to go into it. AEW, they're not so much any better.
Mm-hmm.
But they try. And I think that's the thing that is the difference is that like WWE, they feel like they're too good to try. They don't have to try anymore. They don't feel like they got to.
Yeah.
Where AEW, sure, there was a lot of matches that really did not, there was a good chunk of matches where it was all like, the story's not there. But as AEW usually does, and they finally step their game back up, they'll give you a great wrestling match. And something new that they also did, they left things at the end of the matches to show that there is something trying to progress.
Are you talking about AEW?
AEW. Yes.
Got it.
They got stuff that makes it, they're progressing. For instance, Orange Cassidy's apparently coming back. You know what I'm saying? They advertised that with the conglomerate coming back together, and they kind of pushed that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And then, they got and Briscoe's like, Don Callis family, I'm coming for you now. I got my MJF problem out the way. I'm coming for you, Don Callis fam. So there's that bit. What else that they pushing? There is
the Jurassic Express.
Yes, Jurassic Express, and apparently they're going after the Young Bucks. So there is story going out from with that kind of thing.
Pac is back.
Yes, Pac is back. Granted, not the best story to be wanting to care about, but God damn it, it's I guess there's something to look forward to with the whole, Death Rider shit, because now we know that this isn't the end for Darby Allin. It's not complete full despair type situation.
I feel like they had to pull all stops out because you gave us a pay-per-view without Swerve and Will Ospreay. And you got to give them credit that it was a decent pay-per-view without those two.
For not having those two people, like I said, looking at all the pay-per-views that they've had this year leading up to now, this has been their best one. This is their best work. This has been their best work. Some of those
Okay.
pay-per-views had better matches.
But overall, as an entire pay-per-view.
But like overall, as an entire pay-per-view, as far as like what they did in the ring and what bit of story that they could get in, even though a lot of the story is not good, it's bad. What they did this time, they did not overproduce these matches, because that's been their problem for like all the pay-per-views prior. Just straight super duper overproduction. 15 specials, all that. I didn't complain about the finishes and the false finishes not once this pay-per-view.
You know what? You didn't. He didn't. Swag barely complained, only for like the stuff we just complained about. That was about it. So we're gonna say that All Out was a better pay-per-view.
Absolute.
WrestlePalooza, you failed us. You took an ECW name and just basically just threw it out there. So I'm pissed at you, Hunter, because I am an ECW elitist. You will not fuck up my ECW. You just did. So any final thoughts about tonight? Because we over almost what, since 3 p.m. we've been watching wrestling.
Boy, we've been wrestling, going through wrestling hard as hell.
Tired.
I have to say, number one, man, counter programming has got to go. I mean, granted, I'm not completely mad at it, because it's fun to hang out with a friend and, hang out with the homie and watch wrestling all day. However, with as much as it's about to start happening, I don't need this to be a continuous thing, because there are other things I wouldn't mind doing on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I do appreciate it's kind of on a Saturday and Sunday, because like,
oh God,
just imagine if this was a Sunday.
If this was a Sunday, I'd be pissed.
I'd be pissed,
especially after watching WrestlePalooza and being like, "This is what you give me."
I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
I gotta go to work tomorrow, and I'm staying up for this garbage.
Yep.
Y'all expect me to pay
$30
something
dollars? Why the fuck you didn't put WrestlePalooza on a Sunday? Why did you have to do it with AEW on a Saturday? Man, fuck you.
Counter program.
God damn, bro.
And the thing is, it failed. In my opinion, if this was what they were trying to do to like overshadow the posts and the talk and everyone, giving their praises about All Out, WrestlePalooza, in my opinion, failed. They really did not do anything to make me think more about that show than AEW show.
Yeah.
AEW show was better. And honestly, now that I'm like looking at it now, AEW changing it for them doing theirs earlier on in front of WrestlePalooza, I feel, at least now, I feel it really was a good idea. Even though it made them look like they was like chickening out. But it's like,
got more eyes on that product.
But it's like, not only will it get them to have the right amount of eyes that they want on the product, but then it gives that whole situation of, you watch this product, all right, this was great. Well, let me see what WrestlePalooza has to offer.
Yeah. I'm the fucking referee shit again, bro. Literally, that expression alone is WrestlePalooza. Let's just keep it a buck.
100%.
Let's keep it a buck. But I would say final thoughts. All Out was better. I didn't get the chance to see like sit down and enjoy every match because I was cooking up a storm.
Boy, his food was good.
I made 2 whole chickens and some roasted vegetables and some mac and cheese. So I spent most of the day cooking that.
Bangers.
But yeah. So I would say overall tonight was a lot. I'm definitely gonna sit down and kind of process everything. But I will say, we got some good matches. We got some bad ones. It's good to always be hanging out with the homie, but my final thoughts are, yay wrestling. I don't really have anything outside. Just
yay.
Oh no. You know what, I'm not gonna make the block is not hot. I'm not gonna make the block hot. But thank you to VPN, because I'm not buying ESPN. And thank you for VPN.
Thanks,
Because
Stephanie.
thank you, Stephanie McMahon, for telling me to use VPN to watch fucking WrestlePalooza on Netflix, because that's what we did. Not by ESPN. I'm literally gonna unsubscribe from Peacock because there's no point outside of NXT, but I can literally use the VPN for that too. So it's like, okay.
Listen.
Wasn't paying $40 for that pay-per-view, which I'm glad it was $20 cheaper, but still doesn't change the fact that I already have Max, but now you got to maybe pay $40 for that. No. So VPN the fuck up we did, and I'm not saying where we watched it, but you know, appreciate those who do what they do.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Thanks, Stephanie.
Next episode we got to bring back the bump berry, the book bump berry.
You know, I never actually got any answers from whether if we should make it BBC or BBB. Like, no, there's that look again.
What the fuck, bro? The fact that you brought that shit back up. BBB, bro. Back up.
BBB or BBC. Book bump berry or book bumper cut. What it is, y'all.
Crazy.
What it is.
That shit's crazy. But I want to thank you guys for watching another episode or listening to another episode of the Big Brothers of Destruction podcast. We are on all platforms on social media and as well as streaming platforms for our podcast. So wherever you get your daily podcast at, please feel free to check us out. And yes, on Instagram or any socials, you know, let us know your comments about what you felt about what WrestlePalooza and or All Out. And last but not least, please choke slam the like button, tombstone the subscribe, as we will be here every week with some kind of wrestling podcast or topic, because it's your boy, Swag Switcher.
Did you forget your line?
So I just did yours. I just did yours for you. But it's your boy, Swag Switcher.
It's the Mazaku.
There you go. And while the ring is sacred, the questions are real, the destruction is guaranteed. And please remember one thing. 3, 2, 1. Don't get eliminated.
Oh my God.
We're out of here.